Hey everybody, it's Retirees Benefits here, and if you're waiting for your Social Security, SSDI, or SSI payment this September, I've got the exact dates you need to know, plus some important announcements that could affect your benefits. And yes, there's actually some good news mixed in here for once. Now, I know how stressful it can be when you're counting on these payments to cover rent, groceries, medications, the essentials. I've been there, and I get emails from so many of you sharing those same worries. That's why I spent hours going through the official Social Security Administration reports, the Treasury schedules, and all the government announcements so you don't have to. Because, let's be real, who has time to dig through pages of government jargon when you're just trying to figure out when your money's coming? Here's what we're covering today. I'm going to give you the exact payment dates for September, break down who gets paid when, talk about some changes that are coming, and share some genuinely good news that might help put a little extra money in your pocket. Plus, I'll tell you about some resources that have been helping people just like us navigate these systems. But first, let me share something personal that happened to me this week that reminded me why this channel matters so much. SSI recipients. Here's your date. If you receive supplemental security income, your September payment arrives on Friday, September 1st. Yes, that's right. The first day of the month, as usual. This is because SSI payments always come on the first of the month or the last business day before if the first falls on a weekend. Social Security Retirement and SSDI, it depends when you were born. Now, if you get regular Social Security retirement benefits or Social Security disability insurance, your payment date depends on your birthday, born on the 1st through 10th of any month *. Your payment arrives on Wednesday, September 11th, born on the 11th through 20th. You get paid on Wednesday, September 18th, born on the 21st through 31st ***. Your payment comes on Wednesday, September 20th. There is one exception to this birthday rule. If you started receiving Social Security before May 1997, you get paid on the 3rd of the month regardless of your birthday. So if that's you, your September payment arrives on Tuesday, September 3rd. Moms and families, for the moms watching this, and I know there are so many of you, these dates matter because they help you plan your month. If you're a single mom relying on survivor benefits, or if you're caring for a child with disabilities who receives SSI, knowing these exact dates means you can schedule grocery trips, plan when to pay bills, and maybe even set aside a little something for back-to-school expenses. Veterans and their families. Our veterans watching your VA disability payments actually come at the beginning of the month. But if you're also receiving Social Security benefits, you need to track both schedules. Many of you are dealing with service-connected disabilities that qualify you for both VA compensation and SSDI, so coordinating these payment dates is crucial for your monthly budgeting. People with disabilities, if you're navigating the disability benefits system, whether that's SSDI or SSI, these dates are your lifeline. I know many of you are dealing with medical expenses, transportation costs for doctor appointments, and the general increased cost of living that comes with managing a disability. Having this schedule lets you plan around those essential expenses. Our senior community, for our seniors, especially those of you living on fixed incomes. These payment dates help you coordinate with other benefits like SNAP or housing assistance. Many of you have told me that knowing exactly when Social Security arrives helps you budget for medications, utilities, and all those other expenses that seem to keep going up. Now I need to be straight with you about some changes coming down the pipeline, because knowledge is power, even when the news isn't great. Cost of Living Adjustment, COLA. Preview: the Social Security Administration is working on calculating the 2025 Cost of Living Adjustment right now. Based on current inflation data, early estimates suggest it could be around 2.5 to 3.2%. Now I know that might sound decent, but here's the reality. For someone receiving the average Social Security benefit of about $1.800 per month, that translates to roughly $45 to $58 more per month. While any increase helps, we all know that grocery prices, rent, and healthcare costs have been rising faster than these adjustments can keep up with. The official announcement won't come until October, but I wanted you to have realistic expectations. Medicare premium changes. Here's something that affects millions of Social Security recipients. Medicare Part B premiums for 2025. These premiums are automatically deducted from most Social Security payments, and they're expected to increase. The current standard premium is $174.70 per month, but that could jump to around $185 to $190 per month next year. This means that even with a COLA increase, many seniors will see their actual take-home amount stay about the same or even decrease slightly. But here's where I want to shift gears, because there actually is some positive news I need to share with you. Expanded access to benefits. The Social Security Administration has been working to make it easier to access benefits and appeal decisions. They've streamlined their online portal, reduced wait times for phone calls, though they're still longer than we'd like, and expanded eligibility for certain programs. If you've been denied SSDI in the past, particularly if it was more than 2 years ago, it might be worth revisiting your case. The approval rates have been slowly increasing, and new guidelines make it easier for people with certain conditions to qualify. State-level supplements. Many states have been increasing their supplemental payments for SSI recipients. States like California, New York, and Pennsylvania have added additional monthly payments that can range from $20 to over $200 per month, depending on your living situation. If you receive SSI, I strongly encourage you to check with your state social services department to see if you qualify for any additional state supplements you might not be receiving. Emergency food and utility assistance. This isn't directly Social Security related, but it's money in your pocket. Many utility companies and food assistance programs have expanded their eligibility criteria. Even if you've been denied for programs like LEAP, Low Income Home Energy Assistance Program before, recent changes might make you eligible now. Mark your calendar. First things first, get these payment dates in your calendar or wherever you track important dates. September 1st for SSI, and then September 3rd 11th, 18th or 25th for Social Security, depending on your situation. Set up direct deposit. If you haven't, if you're still getting paper checks, please consider switching to direct deposit. It's faster, more secure, and you don't have to worry about mail delays or lost checks. You can set this up online at ssa.gov or by calling your local Social Security office. Review your benefits statement. Log into your My Social Security account at ssa.gov and review your latest benefits statement. Look for any errors in your work history or earnings record, because these directly affect your benefit amount. If you spot mistakes, report them immediately. Apply for additional programs. Don't leave money on the table. If you qualify for Social Security or SSI, you might also qualify for SNAP, food stamps, Medicaid, housing assistance, or utility help. Many of these programs have been expanded recently, so even if you were denied before, you might qualify now. October changes to watch. October is when we'll get the official COLA announcement for 2025. I'll be covering that immediately when it's released, breaking down exactly what it means for your monthly payments and when you'll start seeing the increase. Medicare Open Enrollment. Medicare's open enrollment period runs from October 15th to December 7th. This is your chance to review and change your Medicare coverage for next year. Given the premium increases I mentioned, this is more important than ever. Tax season preparation. Start gathering your documents now for tax season. Your Social Security benefits might be taxable depending on your total income, and there are strategies to minimize that tax burden that we'll be covering in upcoming videos. Look, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Living on Social Security, SSDI, or SSI is challenging. The amounts haven't kept pace with the real cost of living, and navigating the system can be frustrating and overwhelming. But you're not alone in this struggle. Every month, millions of Americans rely on these benefits to survive and support their families. You've earned these benefits through your work, through your service, or through circumstances beyond your control. There's no shame in needing this support. It's exactly what these programs were designed for. What gives me hope is this community, the comments on these videos, the emails you send, the way you help each other out with advice and support. That's real. That matters. That's how we get through the tough times. Remember, you matter. Your struggles are valid. And there are people working every day to make these systems better, even if progress feels slow. If this video helped you plan your September budget or gave you some useful information, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. I post new videos every week covering benefit updates, money-saving tips, and resources for people navigating these systems. Drop a comment and let me know. Are you waiting for a specific payment this month? Are there other topics related to Social Security or disability benefits you want me to cover? I read every comment and use your suggestions for future videos. And check out my playlist on Social Security updates. I keep it current with all the latest changes and announcements. There's also a video specifically about appealing SSDI denials that's helped hundreds of viewers successfully get their benefits approved. Most importantly, take care of yourself this month. You've got this, and I'll see you in the next video.